The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners voted unanimously on June 7, 2023 to adopt the county's annual budget for fiscal year 2024, which runs from July 1, 2023 to June 30, 2024. The adopted budget advances the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners' strategic priorities and objectives in a fiscally prudent and financially sound manner, and furthers the county's commitment to its mission of providing quality services to our citizens while being fiscally responsible. Some of those priorities include moving forward with design and construction of the new Crown Event Center, which will replace the existing Crown Theater and Arena, providing funding to extend clean drinking water to residents within the Grays Creek Water and Sewer District to address Gen X and PFAS contamination, as well as laying the groundwork to expand the system to other county residents affected by contaminated wells, advancing design and construction of a homeless support center with anticipated site selection and construction to begin in the first half of fiscal year 24, developing a plan to utilize funds set aside to address mental health issues among county residents, expanding the Ann Street landfill, which will run out of space by 2030 unless something is done to add capacity, and addressing staff retention and recruitment issues. This year's budget seeks not only to maintain current service levels, but continues to build upon existing strengths and amenities to enhance the quality of life of the county's residents, in keeping with Cumberland County's vision statement, to grow as a regional destination of employment, economic development, commerce, and cultural pursuits. So what's included in the adopted budget? The fiscal year 24 budget totals approximately $576 million across all funds, with a general fund total of approximately $382 million. This is an increase of 4% over the previous year's adopted budget. The budget maintains the county's property tax rate of 79.9 cents per $100 property valuation. Property taxes are the largest source of revenue for local governments in North Carolina and make up more than half of Cumberland County's general fund budget for fiscal year 2024. So just where do those tax dollars go? The largest general fund expenditure category in the fiscal year 2024 budget is human services, totaling 31% of expenditures, or nearly $117 million, followed by education, totaling 27%, or $104.5 million. These are followed by public safety at 19% and general government operations at 18%. The fiscal year 24 budget makes a significant investment in educating our students, with increased funding for both Cumberland County Schools and Fayetteville Technical Community College. The budget includes an appropriation of more than $87.5 million for Cumberland County Schools, which is an increase of $3.2 million over the previous year and just a few $100,000 less than what the Board of Education requested. In addition to this appropriation, the budget includes $1.9 million for school health nurses and $2.9 million for school resource officers and crossing guards. The budget includes nearly $15.5 million in funding for Fayetteville Technical Community College, which is an increase of $1.3 million over the previous year. The fiscal year 24 budget also invests in Cumberland County's employees as we seek to retain and recruit a highly skilled and capable workforce to continue providing exceptional customer service to the county's residents. The budget includes a 4% cost of living adjustment, which represents preliminary implementation of a classification and compensation study that was funded in fiscal year 2023. The results of that study are anticipated in the first part of fiscal year 24 and will be presented to the Board of Commissioners along with recommendations for additional adjustments to make Cumberland County's salaries more competitive regionally and across the state. The budget also includes $2,500 hiring and recruitment bonuses for Cumberland County Sheriff's deputies and detention officers, two critical public safety positions where the county is experiencing significant vacancies. Other new initiatives in the general fund budget include providing funding to address disparities in maternal mortality among our residents, promote health education in barbershops and salons by training barbers and stylists to advocate for positive health behaviors, establish a coffee shop at West Regional Library to provide hands-on job learning and experience for young people and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and contribute funding to the historic Orange Street School Restoration Project to purchase equipment and supplies to provide arts and technology-focused programming. In addition to the general fund, the county has a $38 million capital investment fund, which finances major expenditures in the county's capital improvement plan as well as technology requests, maintenance and repairs, and debt payments on significant capital projects. The county also has enterprise funds, which operate more like businesses and do not use tax dollars to pay for their operations. The Solid Waste Enterprise Fund has a fiscal year 24 budget of just over $27 million. This includes $5.8 million to replace equipment and vehicles and approximately $14 million related to the expansion of the Ann Street landfill. This includes $6 million to construct a transfer station so that waste can be temporarily disposed of off-site, nearly $2 million to mine an existing unlined bell field to create capacity for future disposal on-site, and $250,000 for mitigation strategies to address potential impacts on the surrounding community. With more than 330,000 residents, Cumberland County is the 5th largest county in North Carolina and is home to the state's 6th largest city and the largest military base by land area in the United States. The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners' vision and priorities continue moving the county forward as a leader both in the region and across the state. The fiscal year 2024 budget seeks to further these priorities while providing flexibility to address emerging issues that may arise during the coming year. To view the adopted budget and for more information on the budget process, go to cumberlandcountync.gov/budget. You can also learn more about the Cumberland County Board of Commissioners and their priorities and goals, as well as the county's departments at cumberlandcountync.gov.